Hi everyone, so today I want to show you this card which I've called a 6x6 multi-step pop-up card. I originally saw it on Pinterest by hobbyvision.nl and they had done a slightly different size. It was more like a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 square, whereas this is 6x6. So I actually made up their version using, because it was all in centimetres, made up their version in centimetres. And then I've just converted it to inches and made it into a 6x6. So these measurements are not the same as theirs, but I work in inches, not centimetres. So yeah, I'll try and put a link in the description below of the original card that I saw. It was amazing. It looked fantastic. It was all like they'd done like windmills stuff. It was Dutch. It just looked amazing. Really, really nice card. So I'll try and link that in the description below. And then if any of you prefer centimetres, you can go and check out their post. It was actually a blog post, I think, but I saw it on Pinterest. So anyway, so I've done my own version. So this is the front. I've used my Nautical Nostalgia digital kit, which is available on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop. This is just for you die. Those of you who watch my videos regularly will know exactly where that's from. It's from In Love Art Shop. So if you use my code iced images, all in one word, that will get you 20% off. And then if you open it up, here is the pop-up. So as you can see, it really does have lots of layers, and you could customize this. So you could do different versions. You could change up the sizes of these little pillars. I'm actually going to have a bit of a play, I think, to be honest with you. And then I've also used, this is another die set, again from In Love Art Shop, and it also comes with, which I didn't use on this card, a pair of shorts, a die that's a pair of shorts, really big, nice big die. That's what it looks like when it's cut out, so it imprints on it, which is great. And it also came with this little foliage die as well. So, and also a little cocktail, which again I didn't use. I was going to put them on the front, but couldn't really find a place to use them. So there's the little cocktail. So yeah, so it also comes with that. So that's also In Love Art Shop. So again, same code as the one I mentioned just now. The papers again were from my Nautical Nostalgia pack. And then here you've got a little bit there, and you've got a little space to write. If you wanted to, you could put a white piece on the back and put your message there. But I just thought there's space there, and I quite liked, it kind of filled it up. So yeah, obviously it folds flat, it fits in an envelope for a 6x6 card. So let's get into it. Okay, so for this card you're going to need a base piece that's 6x12. Obviously if you want to use a 6x6 card blank you can. You're going to score it halfway at 6 inches to make a 6x6 card blank, and then just fold and burnish. So that's your 6x6 card blank done. Then you're going to need one piece that is 3 inches by 5 3/4, and along the short edge you're going to go ahead and score at 1/4 of an inch, at 1 1/2, and at 2 3/4. Now if you want to, you can increase these to 1/4 inches so that they're actually 1/2 an inch instead, because they're tabs. I decided to stick with 1/4 just because I don't want to be able to see it that well. So that was the reason why I did that. So that can go off to one side. Then you need another piece that's 1 3/4 by 5 1/2. And along the long edge, you're going to score at 3/4 of an inch, 4 1/4, and 5 inches. So that's that one done. Then you need another piece that is 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, and on the long edge you're going to go ahead and score at 1/2 an inch, at 2 1/4, and at 5 inches. Okay, so that's all the scoring done. Right, so the pieces that we just scored, these 3 pieces, we don't need those just yet. We're going to start with the card blank. So on the inside, it's going to be this way round. You want 2 pieces of pattern paper that are 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. If you want to add a mat, you can. I'm not going to, just because I just think it's going to get a bit too, I think it's going to get a little bit too bulky if you start adding matte layers on. So I'm going to go ahead now and just stick those 2 pieces down. Okay, so once you've done that, just decide where your front's going to be. So I'm going to make this my front, and you want to put on this a piece of pattern paper again that is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay, so that's that done. If you want to go ahead and decorate the front now, you can. I'm going to come back to it because I'm not entirely sure what I want to put in it. Okay, so on the inside here, let's first of all bring in this piece. So this is the piece that you did the 2/4 inch tabs on. And so we're just going to go ahead and fold and burnish all of our score lines. And then I'm going to go ahead and add red tape onto these tabs, and obviously you need narrow red tape because you've only got 1/4 inch for your tab. Okay, so now I've done that, it's actually going to go in this way, so it's going to go in landscape. So you're going to need 2 pieces of pattern paper, and these are 1 inch by 5 1/2. So these are going to go one on there and one on there. Okay, so next what we're going to do is I'm going to peel off the backing partially off one side, and then what I'm going to do is take it, turn that tab over like that, bring this one in, and then we're going to line this score line that goes down the centre with this middle score line here. So that's there like that, and you'll notice that your card isn't the full width, which is actually really helpful when you're trying to line things up. So you want to fold that tab under, take the backing off, and stick just that one side down. Now what we can do is fold it, so this is your tab. If you open it all up and then fold down the centre line like that, take your backing off completely, off the second tab, and then you're just going to fold that on top of it like that. So when you open it up, you've got this little box, and it just means, this is why I didn't want a 1/2 inch on those tabs, because with a 1/4 inch tab you can see it, but it's really not that visible. Like, you can see the pattern, but it's not, you know, it's not that visible. So that's why I like to do the 1/4 inch tab. So next we're going to take this one, which is the piece that was 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold and burnish all my score lines. And then we're going to go ahead and put some red tape on these tabs. And then what you want to do is, with it this way up, so you've got the larger rectangle at the bottom and the smaller one at the top, you need to put pattern paper on here. So the piece of pattern paper that goes on the front here is 2 1/2 by 3 1/4, and the bit for the top is 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 is the width, and then 2 1/2 for the height, 1 1/2 for the height. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and just stick these onto here like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take off the tape off this bottom section, and I'm going to do a little bit at a time, I think, and just bend that over. If you bring this card in, I'm just going to take it sideways so it's a bit easier. So what we want to do is we want to put this so that it butts up against the edge here. Now you can bring this, you can either have it all the way over, you can have it in line with that, you can have it in slightly, it's really up to you. I think I'm going to bring mine all the way over here like this. So let's just make sure that we're getting it nice and straight, we're not going wonky, and I'm just going to lie that down, make sure it's straight and against the edge, stick that like that, and then we're going to peel off the rest of the backing, and again just make sure it's nice and straight like that. So once you've done that, you can then fold it along this line here, so like that. We're going to peel off the rest of this backing, and you can do it in one whole piece. And then what you want to do is you want to start to close this, and this lip needs to go above here. If you put it like that, it's going to stick onto the front of there, which is no good. So you want it to go, if I just show you, so can you see how it's going above it? Let me just turn it sideways and you can hopefully see. You see how it's just slightly, it's above it. And you see how that's still, it's on top of it there, just ever so slightly. But you want to close it like that with it on top of that box and stick it down. And then when you open it up, you end up with that. So it's just kind of over the top of it. It's like over, you see, it's kind of overshadowing that little box in the middle. Okay, so that is that piece done. So we've got one more piece to stick in. Now, obviously, if you wanted to, you could stick this on the other side. It's really up to you. You can do it whichever way around you want it to be. You could either have it in the middle. You can play around with your sizes and your shapes. And so this one here, again, I'm just going to go ahead and fold and burnish all my score lines. And then we're going to go ahead and add red tape on the top of this tab here. So up here like that. And also on this bottom tab. And I'm going to have to do 2 layers here because it's slightly wider. There is a reason why it's a bit wider, and you'll see in a minute why. It just makes it a little bit easier when sticking it down. So I'm just going to use a thick piece and a thin piece of red tape on this tab. And so on this piece here, you're going to need one piece that is 1.5 inches wide by 3 1/4 tall. And then you're going to need a little piece that's 1/2 inch tall by 1.5 inches wide. So that's going to go on the top there, and that one's going to go on this big piece here. So I'm going to go ahead now and stick that down. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take the backing off of this piece here, this big tab at the bottom, and then we're going to bring this, fold it over, bring this in, and this is basically going to go on here like this. So again, if you want to put it all the way over to the left, you can, or you can line it up, or you can do it central. I'm going to kind of do it central. So you want to line this edge up so it butts up against this here. Okay, and it's going to stick on top of there. So I'm just going to bring it in. I'm going to do it about there, I think. Once you've got it on, there we go, like that. And then what we want to do is take our pin, and then you're going to take off the backing off of this flap here, this bit of tape here, and then we're going to fold it along, so not the first score line, the second score line, like that. I'm going to fold the whole thing down, if you can see that. So you see how I folded it like that. I'm going to fold the whole thing down and stick it flat, and then when we open it up, you should have that. So that's what we're looking at. And as I said, if you want to switch it around, have that this side, have that side, you can. It's up to you. So then what we need to do is decorate. Now the other thing as well is you can either have a white piece on the back here to write your message on, or if you want to, you could put something on the front here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And so I would say you could do a little 4 by maybe a 4 by 3. So if you get a piece of white card that is 4 inches by 6 inches. So here's my piece that's 4 by 6, just a piece of white. And then if along the 6-inch edge you just score it halfway at 3, you end up with a little 4 by 3 like note card type thing. And that is perfect to stick on the front. So I'm going to go ahead now and just stick this down. If you want to put pattern paper on the front, you can. I'm going to leave it plain because I've got some little die cuts that I want to put on. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this onto here. The other thing as well is if you're going to stick it down now, you might do well to stamp a greeting inside. Let me do that first. Okay, so I've gone ahead, stamped a greeting, stuck it down, so I'm just going to go ahead now and decorate it with the die cuts. Okay, so that's the bit that I've put on top of the little card, and then I want to put some bits on here. So as part of my digital pack, I've got this little bonus pages, and these are some of the elements that are on the bonus pages. So I'm going to go ahead now and just add these onto the card. Okay, so I've just put happy birthday at the top there. So that's the inside done. So now we can start on the front. Okay, so I went ahead and just added on some piece on the front. I changed what I wanted to do on the front in the end. I just inked the paper. So I stuck the paper on the front, which we've done before, and then just inked it with some faded jeans, distress ink, and then just added some of these little pieces for my bonus pages. And added it just for you, and then obviously you open up and there you have the pop-up inside, and obviously you've got space here to write, And so, yeah, so that is the card for today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.